I can't do it when you're saying.
You can't. She's trying to prove that she's cool to all the cool kids.
I am cool, and I can make the sound.
But we are
Welcome.
so glad to be back. We are the Girls in the Yarn Café.
Welcome to our 26th cup. Wow. It's been 4 weeks since we recorded. That's crazy.
I've missed it, but it's gone by really fast.
It has, and a lot has happened in that 1 month period of time. So, anyway, welcome for those of you that are new. We hope you stick around and enjoy it. And for those of you who are coming back,
welcome back.
Thanks for being supportive.
Yeah.
But my name's Kristy, and I am Tristan's mom.
My name's Tristan. I'm Kristy's daughter.
And you can find me on Etsy as Yarn Cafe Creations and on Ravelry as Yarn Cafe Creations. And I'm the dyer behind Yarn Cafe Creations. I didn't even say that.
Yeah, that might be something worth mentioning.
And Instagram, yarn_cafe_creations.
Mm-hmm. And I am the dyer behind Dragon Horde Yarn, so you can find me on Etsy as Dragon Horde Yarn Co. I am most active on Instagram, which is Dragon Horde Yarn with underscores in between. And on Ravelry, I am Dragon Horde Yarn. And then together we have the Girls in the Yarn Cafe Ravelry group.
Yay!
So jump in there. We have a continual thread going on for a couple of our knit alongs.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the middle of 2 of them right now. One of them's a pretty big one, and we're going to be wrapping it up soon. So just go in there, check it out. We have a couple random ones just thrown in recently. So
yeah,
might be fun. That's where we do all of our drawings for our channel.
And this podcast is mostly about knitting and yarn, occasionally crochet.
Once in a blue moon
once in
crochet.
a while crochet. But mostly it's knitting and we love it. Mm-hmm. So welcome.
And fiber obsessions and everything that you can do with yarn.
Yes.
And accessories. Anything that you can buy and enable yourself to do.
I feel rusty.
I feel rusty too.
It's been so long, but we've got a lot to talk about.
Maybe it's because you're sitting so proper. You're just like, I am doing my podcast right now.
I'm going to move my stuff.
Yeah, you might want to
get comfy.
Yeah.
So we had a few things happen in the last month.
So let's just catch you up. How was your month off?
I went to Ireland. I had a birthday, and I landed in Ireland on my birthday.
Oh my gosh.
And it was so fun. I went with my sister Robin, and we went with a tour group. It was a knitting tour. It was 9 days long, and of the south of Ireland. And it was really fun. And I can't go into all of it because there's just so much that happened.
I know, but everyone did get sick.
Yeah, my tour bus, somebody got sick on day 3. And then by day 5, I started getting sick.
So that's why we didn't podcast last week.
Yeah, because I got home. Actually, I was sick from like Thursday until we got home. I was feeling better when I got home on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. But then I think I caught another bug. Because
I really think you might have, honestly.
Thursday night, I started feeling crappy again. I've been going to bed for the last week and a half, like at 9 every night. Plus, jet lag is a thing.
Oh my gosh! Well, you
thing.
time traveled.
It was crazy. It was 7 hours ahead of us, but coming back, it was. I think a combination of being sick, but even Robin had a hard time. But it was really fun. The first day was my birthday, and that night at dinner, everybody in our tour group sang "Happy Birthday" to me, which was really sweet. Met with some really wonderful ladies there. It was just all really cool people. And a couple of ladies had their husbands with them, so they were really nice, too.
That's so fun. And then you went to Hedgehog. You got to meet the dyer.
That was part of our tour. Mm-hmm. I got to meet Beata. I think that's how she says her name is, Beata. And she was just sitting there in Hedgehog. They're like, we're going to the Hedgehog headquarters and factory. And we walk in, and it's no bigger than my kitchen, dining room, living room area. Then Beata is sitting there, and a couple of the workers and a guy, and I don't know if that was her husband or boyfriend or if it was just a worker. I'm not sure. I shouldn't say. But they're just sitting there. They just got done eating lunch. They're having some tea around their dining room table.
Sounds like life goals right there.
Yeah, and Beata's the one that packaged up my yarn I bought to send home. I mean, she just was there, just hanging out, so that was really fun. We went to a couple castles, and the Blarney Castle was really cool. It was really steep, the stairs inside. That was
a lot of exercise.
When you're sick and
and full of potatoes and
every
all
meal
the food.
There was potatoes, but they eat a lot in Ireland, but they're not fat.
Not a lot of food though, but frequently, right?
Yeah, they have biscuits and tea or coffee after every meal, and then they have tea time with biscuits or scones. So anyway, that was really fun. How about you? You did some stuff.
Yeah, I the week before you, or the few days before you went to Ireland, I went to Comic-Con up in Salt Lake. And it's not like normal Comic-Cons if anyone's ever been before. It's a lot more low-key from what I hear, and it's a lot less bought out by different companies. So it's a lot cheaper, or more inexpensive. But they keep saying that this one's like for the fans. And so it's a lot, you can have a lot of like personal time with actors and actresses, and it's a lot less foot traffic, but
That's
huge
nice.
amount of booths. I love it.
A huge amount of
so
boobs?
Yeah.
What?
Like everywhere. Okay, actually there are quite a few boobs.
Wow.
But I mean booths.
Boots. Okay.
Selling things. No,
Okay.
some of those costumes though. There's one costume I saw, this girl was completely in like fishnet, and then she had like X's and electrical tape over her nipples.
Well, good for her for
And
being
then like
so
wearing
confident.
something else down here. I didn't even notice. It was like she was in her 50s or something like that. It
I
was
shouldn't
very
say
interesting.
that. I should not say that. I
You
should not make
shouldn't.
that face. I didn't even say anything. I just
You
made a
didn't.
face.
That's why I love Comic-Con, because honestly, my first reaction was like, good for her. And then my second reaction is like, there's a child behind her.
I wonder what it looks like from the back.
He's like, right, like this tall. I'm just like, huh.
We call that French cut. That's back in the 80s. Everybody's like, everybody's leotards and stuff. It was French cut,
yeah.
underwear, everything, swimsuits.
I don't think those are very flattering.
They're not.
I really don't.
They're not.
But, I mean, it's fun. You see a lot of people dressed up. We were dressed up. And I just wanted to show a couple pictures really fast because
Whoa.
apparently these were important for the security and
You are a
structure.
tripod there.
So for pictures with celebrities, you actually have to pay for them. And they're pretty expensive, but they're kind of worth it. And I don't know how great this is going to show up. So, that's not bad.
No.
So that was us with Catherine Tate from Doctor Who. And I was dressed up as the Mad Hatter. And my husband was dressed up as Alice from the video game. So he was the dark Alice and I was the whimsical Hatter. And then if you can see right here, this was Wonderland. And we actually carried all of our stuff inside it because it's an old cooler.
Oh,
We just
nice.
makeshift it. And then all of the actors decided that they really loved to just pull Chess apart because I sewed it and made it Velcro. And then if you saw Boy Meets World at any point in your life, here was Eric from Boy Meets World. And I was shamelessly flirting with him. And it was great. And he actually spent a lot of time with us, which was a lot of fun. All these actors were great. My favorite ones, though, that probably made the whole experience for me were these two gentlemen. And they're the voice actors behind Goku and Vegeta from Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, all the movies. Incredible. The US versions, of course, but we just kept running into them and they kept being like, oh, you guys are our favorite guys here. They voted for us and cheered for us in one of the small costume contests we did. Like, they were so fun. This man right here, the voice actor, his name's Chris. He actually was just so welcoming, wanted us to like come back and talk to him a couple times. We saw him on the floor a few times. It was just great. And then Catherine Tate was very gracious. I let her know my coworker Alexis actually couldn't go, but it was her biggest fan. And so we ended up getting her an autograph. And then Catherine Tate was like, oh, you're so sweet. Here, just take one for you. And she signed one for me too. Like, everyone was so nice. It was just a great experience.
My phone is ringing. Sorry.
All in all, it was just a lot of fun. Our costumes were fun to make. We just enjoyed it immensely.
Well, good. So it sounds like we both had a good time.
We had a really good
What else is
few
on
weeks
there?
off.
Oh, I wanted to just say I'm so sorry that because of
your
my
public apology.
yeah, I have to make a public apology
Okay.
because I was so sick. Like, I went to work every day, but I came home literally and pretty much went to bed. My orders were a little slow, and the yarn club for Naughty and Nice went out a little bit late. So I apologize. Hopefully you guys got them and everything was fine. I hope everybody liked them.
She was like deathly ill.
I was sick.
It was pretty bad.
I never go to bed early. Like, I'm a midnighter, and I was in bed by like 8:30. Marcia came over on Friday night to stay the night and hang out with me, and I was like, what time is it? She's like, it's 7:30. So I was in bed by 8:30, and she had to go and just find stuff to do at my house, watch TV and stuff, because I was in bed. It was bad.
Yeah, you were like trying to help and do things with like winding the minis
I
your
wound
bed.
I wound 5 minis that night. That was pretty sad. So I apologize. Hopefully everybody got stuff. And then thank you to everybody for all the birthday wishes. I got so many birthday wishes. And thank you for all your get well wishes, you guys. Thank you on Instagram. So many people were so sweet. And if you emailed me or messaged me on Instagram or made a comment and I didn't respond, I apologize. But I did not have the strength or the brain power to even email.
Form words.
I couldn't. I didn't feel well. Anyway. Enough about me.
We
also really, really, really important. We really want to talk about really briefly the Las Vegas shooting.
Yes.
And we want to just let people know that I was in Ireland when it happened, or it happened
terrified.
like the day that I was coming back, or the day I found out about it on the morning that I was leaving Ireland, and I was like, "What happened? What happened?" We have friends in Vegas, and that's only 6 hours away, 5.5 hours away from where we live.
I had a friend that was actually going to go, but she couldn't financially make it work and couldn't go very last minute.
I just feel so horrible about what happened, and there's still so many unanswered questions about it, and we just want to know we're thinking about all of you down in Nevada, and all of you that maybe had come from other areas, or if you were affected.
If you were affected in any way, I mean, I know on a global scale, we all are affected when something like this happens, because it's just the why behind these kind of things that really are never going to be answered. Like, we're always going to be wondering why. But, I mean, just remember to keep each other close. Like, don't take things for granted. I mean, that's really all we can do in these situations is just hold true to each other and try to move past these. So just know that we're thinking about everyone, all of you. And
you can't understand it. There's no way to make it okay in your mind. So we just want you to know that we're thinking about it, and it was on our minds, and it was a very stressful thing.
Yeah.
So anyway, and now there's all the wildfires going on in California, and so many people have passed away and have died and lost their homes and their businesses, and oh my goodness.
Eric's company over there is surrounded by fire right now, so they have gotten all of their work, so he's going to be working like 16-hour shifts for the next few weeks.
It's just awful. So our hearts go out to you also. Just horrible things happening right now. But we want you to know, this podcast, we get really upbeat and happy about yarn, and it just seems so small when we're talking about a shooting or about people losing their homes. And but just know we are thinking about it, and it is on our minds. So anyway, not to dwell on that for too long, because I could really go into a rabbit hole on talking about senseless shootings and natural disasters, because you feel so helpless on both ends.
Yeah, but that's when you just have to also look at it on the other end and just say, you know what, I'm just going to make the most of, regardless of whatever situation you're in. Like, I'm going to make the most of my life. I'm going to make the most of my relationships. Like, that's really all you can do in life in general. And things like this happening just kind of put it into perspective of what is actually important in life.
Yeah, it's really...
So, I mean...
Yep.
Silver lining, as awful as that sounds, there is that silver lining of just appreciating life, appreciating what you have, appreciating the people you have in your life.
Yeah, hearing the stories, the survivor stories are coming out from Vegas, and they're just so heartwarming.
I keep bawling.
Seriously.
I don't know if we can talk about it much longer, because I've already cried on this podcast before, and I don't want to do it again.
It's okay.
I know.
They don't mind.
I know.
But we do want to talk about a new segment that we will be having in the future on our podcast. We are calling it Artificial Sweetener.
On a completely different spectrum of where we
gears.
Just are.
I'm trying to get out of the sadness for, we wanted just people to know what we were feeling about that. But so our new segment is going to be called Artificial Sweetener. And we want this to be, we're going to give you an email. Our new email for our podcast is going to be thegirlsintheyarncafe@gmail.com. And what we want you to do is write in with stories about gifts that you have made for people that didn't turn out like you thought. Like, maybe you went to their house and the sweater you made them was now in their dog's bed, or a hat that you made for somebody, they regifted it to like your sister, or just something like that you're like put all this heart and soul into something, and then you find out that they don't appreciate it.
That actually happened to me.
Yes.
And so just to kind of give you an idea, 2 years ago when I was working at the girls' home, the residential home I was working at, my supervisor, it was coming Christmas, and I'm like, oh crap, I have no idea what I need to get her. Like, I don't know her style. And so I started looking at like the kind of style of the clothing that she wore. And so I crocheted her a purse.
Beautiful.
And it was so cute. It was a kind of like the 3 granny squares that you put together. And then I lined it and I put it with like a wooden button that just like flapped over. It was so cute and completely lined. And I gave it to her and she was like, oh my gosh, so cute, so cute. I can't remember how long after. It wasn't that long. It was maybe a month after at the most. I went to DI, which is a giant like...
Goodwill.
A Goodwill. And I purchased my purse back for 75 cents.
Yeah.
And then I proceeded to wear it to work for the next month and a half.
Just
in front
to
of
make
her.
a statement. That's all. Nothing needed
She
to be
never
said.
said anything.
No words needed to be
She
spoken.
saw it.
Yeah.
And the first time she saw it, her eyes went a little bit big, but I never said anything. She never said anything, but she knew.
I wonder if she knew or if she was like, oh, she made herself one too.
I think, well, that's the beauty of it, because it's like, it's always going to be in the back of her mind on that.
Yeah, she can't even say anything. Like, oh, you made yourself one too? Because then what if it's not?
You're like, oh my gosh, let's wear them together.
Yeah.
Oh, well, huh.
Yeah.
Or, oh, did you get that from,
Yeah. So what we want to do is pick a story. We'll only pick one, so make sure in the subject line you tell us what your story's about. And make sure it's interesting and funny or
just
appalling.
title it as artificial sweetener, so we know what it is.
And we'll put.
Maybe.
I want you in the subject line to say, "Tell me a little bit about it." Like, sweater gifted, now dog bed. I want to know the subject, and the more appalling and funny, or the more appalling it is, the better your chances are that I'll read it.
So we want to read one of these each week that we record.
Every podcast or every other, we were gonna maybe rotate it.
Maybe.
We don't know yet.
We'll see.
We'll see. We might only get one.
If it's a really, really good story, we might just throw it in anyways.
We might.
I mean, if it's like Christmas related and it's like, oh yeah, I went over one day and...
Christmas present got, gifted to my best friend.
Anyways.
Okay, so that will be our new Gmail account for Artificial Sweetener. And then any questions you have about the podcast would be fine
absolutely.
too. So,
but that'll be fun. But let's jump really fast into admin because we have a giveaway.
We do.
That we are doing. So our year-long knit along is our Shorties and Shoebox Knit Along, which is knitting a pair of shorties a month.
Short socks.
Short socks, and they can't be more than 2 inches above your ankle. And each month we are doing a drawing for a small gift, a small giveaway. And then on April 9th, we will draw for a full year of socks. Is that what we decided?
Well, they don't win a full year of socks.
No, they don't win a full year of socks.
You'll get a
But
good
the shoebox,
price.
if you fill the shoebox full of your pairs of socks, we will do a drawing and we can enter those in and we'll have a big giveaway for that. But so this month we did a drawing for September and the winner
excuse me. The winner is Susie of Knickknacks on Ravelry. So
can you try that again?
Susie, you're the winner.
And you win
Knickknacks on Ravelry.
Her name is Knickknacks on Ravelry. Yay, congrats, Susie!
Yay!
You get this beautiful mini kit from Daisy Dyed It on Etsy. And that is Tommy. Yep, that's Tommy. So we
cute.
will get these out to you as soon as you contact either one of us. Actually, it's your turn, right?
Yes.
So contact
me.
my mom.
Do it on Instagram or
Instagram.
Etsy because I don't
Ravelry.
I do check. I just don't check it as often.
Oh. Yeah, so let her know. These are all little sparkle minis, cute little solid pack, great for heels, toes, and cuffs, or put them all together.
It's beautiful.
Love it. So contact
Me.
Kristy at Yarn Café Creations with underscores in between on Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay. Our other knit along right now
Yes.
is our Rhinebeck sweater knit along.
Yay!
Because Rhinebeck is next week.
Yes.
Oh my
Why are you
gosh.
whispering?
That was me being excited.
I'm like, it's not a secret. I just started my Rhinebeck sweater two days ago.
2 days ago.
I did. And I'm going to finish it. Damn it.
And I just finished my second one.
Yay!
I'm so excited. But our Rhinebeck sweater knit along is actually going until October 31st. We are co-hosting it with Tayler from the Wool Needles Hands podcast.
Yes.
She's not going to Rhinebeck anymore, which is kind of a bummer.
I'm so pissed about it.
I'm so excited for her, though, because she has a little bundle of joy coming
I'm excited
along.
about that, but I'm pissed. Although I think I'm going to go.
You.
I think I get to see her in November.
I know you do. I'm so mad.
Yeah.
But maybe
Rhinebeck.
if we go to Vogue Knitting Live in Las Vegas, too, we can see her again.
Las Vegas?
Las Vegas? Uh-huh.
Las Vegas?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That. If they have it there. We've got to find out. We got to confirm that. We cannot confirm nor deny that. Okay.
But she's actually going to continue the knit along and just have it be sweater knit along.
Sweater knit along till January. Which is fine. So if you don't get it done by Rhinebeck or the week or two after Rhinebeck, then that's fine. Because I think we're going till the end of October, we decided.
Yeah, we're going till October 31st.
Yep. So if you don't get done, that's fine. Just join. Just keep posting on Taylor's and there's still going to be prizes for that.
Yeah. But if you finish beforehand, make sure you double dip because for ours, you'll be winning a skein of yarn from each of our yarn companies. And then I'm not sure, Tayler, I think she might have changed what she was doing with the giveaway.
She's doing 2 skeins of hers.
She's doing 2 skeins? Okay.
And then the last part before we move on to some knitting really quick is, I just wanted to say, did you notice our new backdrop? This is temporary. Vaughn's gotten up half of my slat wall. He hasn't done the bottom half yet.
Yeah.
So we just, right before we started, I'm like, God, let's put something up.
I'm like thinking, let's just hang it. And she's like,
because you can see
let's put nails in the wall.
The sketch lines. He's got like all the
he's gonna notice
all the
he
two-way
put the sketch lines on.
I don't care.
He's gonna see cause
this is how I do things. You put the nails in. If it's crooked, you take one nail out and you move it. Then you take it out again if it's still crooked and you put it in again. So there might be 4 or 5
I did that once
holes.
and me and Eric got together and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm measuring."
Yeah, no one sees it. It's behind your picture.
Oh,
I wouldn't have done it that way for this, but I know he's going to cover it. So anyway, that's our new display.
It's coming. It's
yes,
out there.
It's on its way.
Anyways, let's talk some knitting.
Should we?
I think we should.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Should we move on to what we're sipping on?
I'm sipping on a little bit.
You are.
I'm just going to start.
You start.
Okay.
Why? You know what? Who should start?
Who should start?
I think you should.
Okay.
That's good. Go.
I'll volunteer as tribute.
You do it.
Okay.
Let's flip a coin. You win.
Oh.
Go. Let's
Thanks.
go.
Okay, we're done. I'm using both of my bags from Give Me a Crown.
Nina.
I love these. I always love these. Just going to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not done with these yet. I feel so bad, but not really because it affects me, not you guys.
It's not any of your business, really.
I finished my... Oh, I need a sock blocker. I forgot mine.
I don't know where mine is.
Yeah.
I see them, but I'm not getting up.
No, it's fine. I finished the first sock of my yarn by Felici, and it is in the Witch's Brew colorway. And I did Cuffs and Toes by Bad Wolf Girl Studios, Meg, and it is the Galaxy colorway. I think this is before she changed it, so I'm not sure if this will be the same exact.
She changed the Galaxy a little bit?
Yeah, I think she changed the dye a little bit. So I got the one sock, and I'm almost done with the second one. I'm using my little cozy from Also Give Me a Crown.
It's almost done.
I'm almost to the toes, I think, yeah. I'm everywhere.
You dropped your balls.
Yeah, so I'm almost, and it's good because I'm almost out of yarn. But these, I think, are going to be a present for someone fairly soon, or might be a Christmas present. I am not sure. So that's what I've been working on recently. I came up with the idea that I don't know if I really like making socks.
What? Don't say that. Don't say it that way. Because it goes in phases. Everybody will tell you that.
Okay.
You make them and then you're like, I'm kind of sick of this. And then you get mojo back and then you're like, I'm going to make 10 pair. And it's just, it'll come and go.
Okay.
At least that's what I've heard and that's what's happened to me.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure you're special, but I don't know that you're that special.
To be so unique.
You're not that unique. I think you're like us. You're a knitting crazy person, and that's how we work.
I'm a knitting crazy person.
That's how we roll.
I'm just so focused on big projects right now.
You are.
That I just want to knit all the big things. And so socks seem so, insignificant to me.
They do, but they won't. I just feel like, and I could be wrong, but I just feel like that will be a stage.
Maybe,
I
because
think-
I also have this pair.
What do you guys think? Is that how it goes?
Yeah,
For those of you that have been knitting a
know.
while, it's like come and go. It's like I just finished 2 big projects. Now I just need to do some socks just to.
See, I don't know. That's what originally this was for me, because I finished my first sweater and then I started this, and I just did another sweater. Like, I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. Do you want to do one, or I can just
Yeah.
do my other sock?
Oh no, do your other sock.
Okay.
Since you're doing socks.
Well, the other one was actually a pair of Shorties, and I'm doing it with the reject of my. I mean, it's still gorgeous.
I love it.
I love it, but this was, I guess.
It's
No, this
beautiful.
might have been blood in my slipper. I thought it was poisoned by an apple, and I just didn't put the yellow in. But I think this is actually blood in my slipper, which was part of my Grimm fairy tale. Terry fell.
Tim Furl a tail.
But my Grimm fairy tale collection, just the actual, like, horror stories, basically.
Yes, I've heard those are pretty horrible.
love
I bought them. I'm going to listen to them on
You
Audible.
need to.
I'm gonna.
They're
Halloween
awesome.
time.
But so I'm just making a pair of Shorties, and I
So
just
pretty.
finished the heel. I finished decreasing, and now I'm just doing the foot. But
I
I'm
like
doing
it.
these on size 1. My other one was on size 1 as well. And I need another cozy to put this on.
And all mine
Those
have
almost just
stuff
fell
on them.
off.
Aunt Robin stole one of mine. I got to get it back. My Star Trek one.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Is it holding her witch hazel ones?
Yes. Yes. She learned how to make
She
socks.
just ordered a bunch more yarn for me,
Yes.
too. I think it was there when she got back from Ireland.
Well, good.
Yeah.
So I started my Rhinebeck sweater, like I mentioned. It's the Campsite Pullover by Alicia Plummer, and I'm just to the row where I'm going to separate for the sleeves.
Oh my
right
gosh.
here. I know.
You're a knitting queen.
Thanks.
Look at you.
I'm so glad you finally realized that.
I know. It took me a minute.
You're just the princess, and I'm the
I
queen.
know. I really
Not really. I'm not that fast.
Actually, if you think of personalities, I might be more the princess.
You kind of
anyways.
are. And I'm more the court jester. Not really.
You might be like the.
I'm the peanut gallery in the theater.
I was gonna say like the barn person.
The barn person? Like the
Yeah.
stable hand?
Yeah, stable hand. There we go.
I'm the
Thank
stable
you.
hand? I don't think so.
No, I think we would be commoners pretending to be royalty.
Maybe. But that is on this. I dyed up
that's
this yarn
beautiful.
specifically. And it's all tangled.
Specifically.
For this project. And it's on my DK weight. That's 100% DK.
I
Or
need
100%. What am I trying to say?
100% merino wool.
Superwash, even.
Wow.
I know. And
Are you gonna make
isn't
more of
it
it?
funny how we can almost finish it? Like, we can almost talk at the same time. Like, say
Yeah. Or are you trying to not do that thing?
See?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can finish each other's
Sandwiches.
Is it sandwiches?
Yeah.
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 So there it is. It's like a denim-y navy
Yeah.
color. And
Are you gonna dye more of it?
I'm going to try. I think I might. I don't know.
It matches my eyes.
Does this always have to be made about you? Like, really?
I told you, princess.
Princess. So that is, I did 4 skeins in that color, and it says
That-
it takes 4, and so I'm hoping it only takes 4.
That is beautiful. Well,
I hope.
the sweater that I just finished actually said it took so many, and I have like 2 skeins left.
I think it depends on gauge. And I'm making the small
But it fits.
size.
And it
does.
was in DK.
It works. And so this is in my Bags by Awesome Granny, and the needle I'm
Is it?
using, I think.
That's not Bags by Awesome Granny.
I think it is. It might be. I can't find a label.
This was
on
one
it.
of your first project bags.
I don't know who made this bag. So I cannot give you the credit you deserve. Because the hooker thing came off. The little zipper
The
hooker.
hooker. How dare that hooker?
And I thought this was Bags by Awesome Granny.
You got this way, way, way back
Well,
before I started recording with you.
did I?
Did you buy from her then?
Whose bag is this?
Help, people.
I don't know whose it is. I like it, though.
Anyways.
I
No.
like it. It's not Nina's. Because it doesn't have snaps.
Even though Nina did send me my awesome pig measuring tape that I still have because she saw my reaction to this.
Well, anyway, it's a beautiful bag, and I love it. And the needles are size 8, and it's going to take a size 6, I'm assuming, probably for the lower ribbing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have that done by the time we leave in
You are.
5 days.
You are
I'm going to.
blocked, woven in.
Well, I can't make all the promises, but I'm going to try to have it blocked.
I think it's going to be great.
Yeah. So That's what I'm working on.
Okay, my next thing I'm sipping on. Oh my gosh, I actually have the picture. I'm so proud of myself.
In color?
It's in very bad color.
All right, that's the best kind.
I'm making the pumpkin spice mitts, and my printer is doing really weird things.
But it still looks good. I mean, you can tell what they are.
Yeah. So I'm making those, and I did these as a little mini pity party knit along for while you were out of town, and some people joined me, and thank you so much. And you guys can still, I think I'm going to leave it open because it's just, it's basically instant gratification knits, a little thread of that.
Okay.
And so people have been posting like different patterns that ghost.
One of my light bulbs went out.
Was this light on?
It's that top light bulb, I think.
Weird. Anyways,
shrouded in
but
darkness.
people have been posting different patterns of instant gratification that you could do if you need like a palette cleanser. So I think we should just leave it open.
Do it.
I think it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm working the body of the first one. And that's as far as I am. And this is my first time doing any of these. It was a little confusing, and I messed up the thumb, but I'm just rolling with it.
Go with it.
And I'm using a little stitch marker from, this is by Truffle Shuffle on Etsy. And it works because it's pumpkin.
Yes.
I love it. But I'm using Pumpkin by Yarn Café Creations. Oh, these are where all my ball sacks went.
Oh,
I was trying to look for them for my sweater. So it's Pumpkin Tonal.
Yes.
And then I am using my Lightly Muted Molly.
Oh, and your other fall.
My other one. I love this thing so much.
Cute.
It's not going to come out. It is.
Snuggled.
Well, I mean, the thing was wound so long ago that it's like...
Oh, it's ballooned.
Yeah. So here's my Lightly Muted Molly as seen on the Grocery Girls.
Wow.
You know? I actually only have one of these left. It's been in my shop for about a week, and it is on my dragon scale space.
We name drop whenever possible. Just so you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
we are shameless.
Shameless. I actually really love this though, and I might take it out of the shop because this is such a universally great color to have as a shawl because it really can go with anything.
It's got lots of colors.
It's so fall-y.
Fall-y.
Yeah. But I didn't want my pumpkin spice latte mitts just to be boring, so I did it with the Lightly Muted Molly, and I love it.
I like it
so much.
I think it looks cool.
And I found out, because this is actually my first time doing any kind of color work in, like, mittens. I did it in hats before, and I've had some bad experiences with those, but I didn't have to take anything out for this. If you knit it in the round, usually when you're doing color work, you have to carry the yarn, and you have to, I usually put like a finger in to measure and then pull the yarn over the top and then knit with that color if needs be. If you're using circulars, it's giving you your tension. You don't need to measure it.
Okay.
It is so easy.
If you can knit with circulars, I that would be hard for me because I can't hold them very well.
Well, on the DPNs, I feel like these would be so much harder because you're going to have to carry the yarn over through the different sections.
A lot of people do them on magic loop.
That could be cool too, but then, I don't know, with these, if you did it on, I know that one, I don't remember what brand it is. I think it's the Addies that have 8-inch circulars, and that wouldn't work with these because this is literally pulling your yarn enough when you're knitting that you don't need to necessarily try to space these out. It just does it automatically.
That's cool. That's good to know.
So I love these, and I have not knit on them in a week.
They're cute.
Thank you. I want to have them for Rhinebeck, but I don't know. I might take them as one of my projects.
Goals. Work on them on the plane.
I might.
Because we have a long ride. So.
I know. I might take these for plain knitting.
Yeah.
I just closed it on the yarn.
Nice. Here, let me just hold my next one.
Okay.
Because I think this is my only other work in progress. And it's actually, I apologize, it's not a pattern you can purchase because I haven't written it yet. I started making a new shawl pattern. And it's a textured shawl it's a one color.
I love this.
It's going to end up being probably about 150 grams. of yarn, and it is the yarn I've used is one that I picked up in Ireland by Carol Feller, who is also a knitwear designer, and I took a class from her, and she was amazing.
And that was the lady of the book I bought you, right?
Yes. We'll have to chat about that during the show. But this is 60% merino, 20% yak, and 20, I don't know, something like that.
It feels like soft fisherman.
Linen, it's got linen in it too. I know that.
Soft fisherman.
So there's little pokey out things that are like sticking up, and that's the linen. And it's those pieces are kind of hard and crunchy, but I know with linen, once you wash it and block it, it softens up. So I'm making these on my Chiaogu size 6, probably on a 40-inch, 32 or 40.
I really love that.
Yeah, it's just going to be, I just needed something simple that I could do on the plane. And I'm using some seed stitch in there and some garter stitch and some slip stitches and some...
She's just being brilliant.
I'm just doing it, man. You just do it. You just pick it up and you do it, and it becomes it. That's my motto.
I just got a bunch of crap recently about the patterns that I started and then never completed.
I've never done that. Never.
I have like 6 of them.
So this I'm going to write up because I think it'll be fairly simple. It'll be a simple shawl, for especially if you're a beginning knitter or never made a shawl. Mm-hmm. Super easy, super
And I know
quick.
you hate brioche, but I think that would be so pretty in that
I'm
pattern.
not brioching.
Okay.
My gosh.
Fine. I'll drop it now.
But this is a sport weight. It's a sport weight yarn, and I really have enjoyed it. It's just because it knits up fast. Mm-hmm. But yet it's not so thick that it's like a worsted. It's still going to be like a scarf, light enough.
I think sport weight and DK weight are the things that I want to knit my sweaters out of. I don't know if I want to do a worsted weight.
Worsted's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
But I like the sport. And to me, it's a thinner sport. Mm-hmm. But I like it. So anyway, that's it. The name of the yarn is New Yarn. It's spelled Nua, but it's pronounced new. They pronounce stuff weird in Ireland. Seriously. Some of the pronunciations really threw me off. So, but that's the last thing I have that I'm sipping on. What do you got? Let's see what else you got.
I just finished sipping on that one.
I know. You can show that one.
Not yet.
When we get there.
I finished it. Barely. It's not even finished, really. So one thing I've been working on for the Knit for Brains Knit Along is a dog sweater.
Cute.
And I am using my first thing of hand-dyed yarn.
You made that at my house.
I made this at your house.
So
like
cute.
2 years ago or a year and a half ago. And it's called the 4-Cabled Dog Sweater.
Yeah.
And it is written down somewhere.
Very bottom.
Wrote it. By June Bowman. And it's on Ravelry. I think it's free, actually. No, it's not. I lied. It's not free. But I'll show you another one in finished brews. But I love it. It ended up so quickly. The first one I made in like 8 hours. And this was like maybe 2.5 hours of work right here.
That's really good, and it's cable.
But the thing is, I don't think it's going to fit my dogs. I'm going to maybe do one in fingering weight for them because I do have smaller dogs, and it says that it is for small dogs, but I think their version of small is a little bit different than my version of small, and mine's probably the wrong version. But
it's still really pretty.
I think my dogs are actually extra small. So this will fit maybe one of my dogs, but I might have to give them to unexpected puppies from friends. So I'm going to finish this. I haven't worked on this for like 2 weeks, but I know where I'm at, and I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to enter both of them in.
I think it's going to be cute. I can't wait to see the other one. I'm just going to turn the heater down.
You frying now?
It's just getting warm in here. There we go.
Okay. But I did these on my Chiaogu size 5s. Size 5s. And I think this was called the Tooth Fairy colorway because it was after the Guardians movie with like Jack Frost and all of them in it, and this was the Tooth Fairy colorway. But no one wanted it when I first was selling it, and so
well, that was so long ago.
I know, it was so long ago. My pictures were horrible.
Well, that's we learn, we grow.
And this is in my Twisted Daisy fibers.
Cute.
My little cute little dolls in there, and I forgot to mention that this was my custom awesome fall bag from Laughing Stitches, which I'm obsessed with.
So pretty.
And that's where my PSL mittens are going.
Yeah.
First time I actually tried to make it all match.
All fall.
Yeah, I think those are all what I'm sipping on right now.
Well, let's talk really quick about some of our exclusive brews.
Yeah.
We're right in the middle of my Naughty or Nice yarn club, which first, like I said, it went out late. I apologize. But I sold out in 2 days, I think, of my... I was in Ireland, of my second round of that. They're so cute. They're so fun. So those will be, I'm going to try to get those shipped out early this time because I have another conference to go to on November 1st. That's the day I'm supposed to ship them out. So they'll be coming before November 1st. And on that same day, on November 1st, the very last month will be available for that yarn club.
Yay. And that's actually when all of my advent calendars will be shipping out.
Mine
on
too.
or before November 1st. And we are finishing those up, and that's why I have not done shop update in a little while. I've had sporadic ones of things I find.
And then you have a sock club, don't you?
I do. I have the Cozy Up Sock Club right now, and that is going on through the end of the year, basically. I was just looking outside one day, and I'm just like, no one has anything going on that's like very atmospheric related, if that makes any sense. Like, so I wanted the Cozy Up yarn. Yeah, weather related. Like, I love the seasons. I love the change of the seasons, and in a very short time frame, we get a variety of colors. We get a huge amount of change in our environment. And so I wanted to do the Cozy Up Yarn Club. And so it is a 2-month yarn club that you'll get 3 skeins of sock yarn. So it's every 3 weeks you'll get a new skein of sock yarn. And I kind of structured it so that before each major holiday in the US, you will receive that yarn before that holiday. And so what it is the first month will be, or the first skein will be very inspired by like autumn and November, maybe some Thanksgiving feels in there. The second one will be more winter, I'd say less Christmassy and more of just like winter wonderlandy kind of thing. And then the third one is going to be inspired by New Year's and kind of like change and fireworks and stuff like that. So that's what I wanted to do, because this is my favorite seasons are the transitional seasons of spring and fall. But there's so much beauty in between those as well. So,
and mine is a fingering weight. Yours is a fingering weight. Mine comes with 1 skein of yarn and a stitch marker made by a maker.
Mine just comes with the yarn.
Yes.
And I think I have 9 left.
9 slots.
9 slots left. That could be wrong. My phone is on silent. So I pulled that up about a week ago, or a couple days ago. No, about a week ago. And so those are just going to sell until they're sold out. They will be exclusive colorways. And I won't be opening more slots up. So
and I will only have a certain amount of slots. And it renews every month, and so everybody gets a chance to...
But your last month to sign up for them will be November 1st.
November 1st, and that'll be the end of that Naughty or Nice. And you can do one or both, one or the other, or both, depending on what you want to spend.
Or what you want to get.
Or you want to get. And the stitch markers are not the same in the Naughty or the Nice. They are different.
Yeah.
And this last time, they were really cute. So hopefully you'll see those popping up on Instagram, pictures of those. So.
Yep. I've already seen some people.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
What is next?
Like
one strand of hair that's trying to conquer the world.
We have our... Well, we could do our finished brews and then go into I Wonder What's in This. Because I Wonder What's in This is pretty long.
Yeah. Okay.
Should we do that?
Yeah.
Let's talk about things we have finished.
What have you finished?
Because I have... Oh, you have one thing now.
I have 2 things now.
You have 2? You finished 2 just now?
Yeah, just now. Right now. This very second.
I don't remember what the other thing was.
I first finished.
Okay, why don't you start?
It's my dog sweater.
Oh, yeah. You just talked about it.
But it's not finished because the things are not woven in.
That looks like an alligator sweater. Look how long the back is.
It's for my wiener dog.
Look at that. That's so funny.
Or it was. The only thing that is disappointing is that I found out afterwards that I'm supposed to do ribbing around right here.
Around the edge?
But I'm not going to.
That would make it even longer.
I know. So I'm not going to. I might do a crochet around the edge just to give it more of a finished look. Just a slip stitch crochet around the edge just to give it that finished look. But this was made in, coloring book yarn, I believe. No.
Worsted weight.
It is a worsted weight dog sweater.
So pretty.
I think this was my skein by Daisy Dyed It.
Daisy dyed it?
This was Tommy. This is
Tommy's?
sheer yarn. She picked out for me. Or she dyed it. Or
You bought from her?
She dyed it and sent it to me.
Oh, got it.
And I tagged her in one of the photos too. But it's just so cute. It's a 4-cable dog sweater that I showed in my thing.
Your thing. Instagram?
No, just
Story?
barely.
What?
Just barely. What I was sipping on. There we go. So
the alligator
here's the cables.
sweater
It's not blocked.
for your baby alligator.
The 4-cable
It has 2
dog
front
sweater.
legs and no back
And
legs.
I tried it on my dog, so it has.
Look at it. There's no back legs. It's just front legs.
It's so they can pee.
That's so funny.
And I think it'll fit my Chihuahua, except for the end. I might have to, like, tuck it and sew it or something. But it doesn't fit my dachshund, even though she's getting really fat.
You could sew it together and then slide it down over their tail.
I'm not dealing with that mess. You do not even understand.
I don't want to.
I actually think this might fit my dachshund, so I was just thinking. We put some costumes on her the other day, and I thought it was just her fur at first, but no, she's getting fat. It's because we have one of those dog things that has, you fill it up and then it like gradually
They can eat whatever they want all day long.
So we're gonna have to. We got them diet food. They're just eating way too much of it.
They're like, it's Diet Coke and salad bar. I can have as much as I want.
Yeah.
Okay, so my projects start with, I made this on my trip in Ireland on the bus because we were on the bus. It only took me 2 days. It was super easy and intuitive. It's the boy sweater.
You already put buttons on it.
I did.
Look, there's no ends showing. Your finished objects are so good.
It's truly finished.
Did you block it?
No, I haven't blocked it. I don't know.
Then is anything ever truly finished if it's not blocked?
Sometimes you just don't have to block it.
I know.
I don't know if I'll block this.
I think that's so cute.
It's the boy sweater.
I love that.
Who's it by? It's by Lisa Chemery, Chemery.
I think it's shimmery.
Chemery.
Maybe
Potato, tomato, whatever. But she's on Ravelry, and
I love this section down here. What type of fiber is this?
This is my worsted weight.
That's your worsted weight?
It's mine.
I thought that was like Angora.
Oh my gosh, no.
That is so soft. I haven't purchased any of it yet.
It's the 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and this is
is perfect.
This is
for
just
babies.
my bare yarn. It's just bare. This is my undyed. And it's so soft.
Wow,
and
I'm like really promoting you right now because that is super soft.
And the cabling on the bottom just was...
I love that.
It was so... No cable needle.
Oh yeah, you learn new techniques.
But the pattern, it's just the pattern. It wasn't because of the technique I learned. But I did learn how to cable without a cable needle. I always wondered how Michelle Wong did it. And you can do it. If it's not too big of a cable, you can do it.
I think I need to learn how to better pick up stitches.
Are you saying mine are pretty awesome?
Maybe.
Because look at that seam. It looks pretty dang.
It's a pretty seamless seam.
Dang impressive. So that's the boy sweater. And it's so cute. And these little buttons I got in Ireland. And I got a set of blue and a set of pink. And I might just make another sweater with pink buttons. And just have them in my stash to give away as gifts. And this is a size 6 month because I figured... You know, babies grow so fast that you can they can wear a sweater. Mm-hmm. You know, even if they're born in the summer, by winter they can still wear usually their sweaters. Yeah. So I figured 6 months is a pretty safe size.
I think so too.
So anyway, I made that on the bus and I love it. Like I almost don't want to give it away.
I want one for me in an adult size. Please.
I want to figure out how to make it in adult size. Don't you think
that'd
be
that
adorable?
Color on it.
It's like a grandpa sweater.
I know.
I love it.
Speaking of grandpa sweater.
What? You have a finished object that might be a grandpa sweater?
It might be a grandpa sweater.
Do it.
Can I just tell you guys, I just finished this.
Like right before the podcast.
That's when we started recording this when I finished.
Yeah.
And so I still have my lifelines in it. I still have all my stitch markers on it. I don't have the buttons on it. But it is gorgeous.
Look how cute.
And it is finished.
That is so pretty.
I'm so excited.
Do you remember what the yarn was? We were talking about it.
It's some kind of Plymouth yarn. It's one I use very frequently.
Is it the Plymouth one that we picked up at Willow Hill Yarn Company?
Yes.
And it's the oh my gosh, what is it?
I know.
It's the and not antique, but it's like a vintage. Is it
Vintage.
vintage?
It's vintage.
It's the vintage
Thank
one.
you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so this is vintage.
It's very cute.
Thank you. And so I made the sleeves a little bit longer.
Which is the best.
And it really does fit like a grandpa sweater. This is my changing staircases shawl, just really fast. Just so you know what that was around my neck this whole time. So here are my lifelines that I put in at the very beginning, just in case.
It's so cute though. I mean,
love
it
it.
just looks so comfy.
And
there's buttonholes, but you wouldn't even need buttons because of the way the collar is on it.
I know.
I think it would
But this was my first time actually doing button bands. And so
yeah.
my mom was saying, "Oh, they're easy. Did you just do a yarn over?" No.
For if it's a small button, you can just do a yarn over, and that's all the patterns I've ever done.
I would like to do that next time. But these were very interesting.
Yeah, you had to like turn and...
Yeah, I had to do like almost a short row for it. But this is the palette sweater.
So cute.
And it is by... We have to remove this because originally
it's on the other
it was in the other one because it wasn't a finished object.
It's on the other side. Down here. By Lisa K. Ross on Ravelry.
Lisa K. Ross. I actually originally saw this on Amber of the Yarn Hoarder. She was going to make one as well.
Oh, I wonder if she ever made it.
I think she was making it for Rhinebeck.
And wait, what size did you say this is?
This is the small.
Okay.
And I actually ended up doing it in a DK weight. It calls for a worsted weight, but this was a fun sweater. I originally knit it in the medium size because I'm like, oh, well, you know, I don't want it to be tight. And so I made it, but then looking at the actual sizes, it went from like a 34 bust size to like a 38 for the medium.
Yeah.
And so as I was knitting, I'm just like, because I'm using DK, so I'm probably going to need to either go up a needle size or do the next size up. No.
Didn't happen. Just wasn't working.
I knit to about right here.
And decided it was too enormous?
It was too big. And I ripped it out at work. And it was so sad.
During your lunch clocked out?
Yeah, during my lunch clocked out, literally. Like,
Just
we were
saying.
sitting there at the break table. This is not a break room. And I was just ripping it out, and I felt so bad. And I ripped half of it out. I'm like, I can't anymore. And I put it down and just ate. But then I cast it on again, and I think it's been about a week and a half since that was cast on again. And I loved it. I love it. I did twisted rib on the cuffs. On the bottom, I did not. But I'm going to be redoing the collar because I didn't do any kind of stretchy bind off. And so when that happens, this is actually like moving up. And it's really tight. So
Those colors just go really well.
These are my colors.
Did you follow the pattern with the stripes exactly how they said? Okay.
No, in the palette sweater, you just knit this together, and this together. I actually put the stripes in.
I like that.
Because I wanted it a little bit longer and a little bit longer on the body as well.
I think that's great. I like the contrast of it.
I do
turned
too.
out really well.
Thanks. And I'm putting brown buttons on.
Cool. Like wooden brown?
Like wooden brown.
Cool. I think that will look so good.
So
quality.
I'm happy. And
It's
I'm
beautiful.
going to block it when I get home. I'm going to weave everything in when I get home.
Some of us don't like
So
to block
happy.
things.
I don't either. And I don't really know how to block a sweater already in a sweater form. So I'm going to safety pin it shut, I think. And then I'm going to block it out that way. But I think I thought I was going to need to heavily block it, but now I don't.
I don't think you will.
I think it's going to fit
it's gonna be great.
pretty true too. All right.
Well, I finished on my trip. This was one of the things. It took me so long to finish it, like on the trip, like on the plane. I felt like I was working on this endlessly because I was on the last few rows, and they're like 200
They're so long.
200 stitches or something. It's my For Your Fade by Andrea Mowry, which the first two colors were by Blue Savannah Yarn. And I don't remember the colorway names, but I loved them. I picked them up at our fiber festival.
But you've
here.
mentioned them on previous
Yes,
podcasts.
I have. And then the last one was my Avalon colorway, and it's all one ply.
Oh, that is pretty.
And it just, I can't even tell you the one ply, the difference in knitting something like a shawl in one ply. And there's differences in yarn. I mean, I can tell which is, I can tell. Well, mine just has more of a halo, and that some people might think that's good, some people might think that's bad.
Absolutely.
Because it could have more of a chance of pilling if there's more of a halo, I guess.
Well, this one still has pretty big.
Yep, and there's still a halo, but it's all so beautiful, and I loved working with all of it. Mine and Blue Savannah's yarn. The one ply it just is so, I love the feel of it and how it knits. It just is so, what's the word I'm looking for?
Smooth?
Defined. Like you look at the garter and it just is so defined. So if you're afraid to knit with one ply, like some people are like, ooh, one ply, it's like not washable and it could pill. Yeah, it could.
Everything could pill.
But yeah, and make something like a shawl out of it that you're not going to probably be throwing in the washer every day.
What they say is to not use heavy wear clothing or heavy wear knits.
And some people say, screw that, I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, that's
like
fine.
Andrea Mowry, she had a sweater knit out of it.
Yeah, you just buy one of those little pillar remover thingies, whatever they're called.
Gleaner.
You buy a gleaner. So this was the Andrea Mowry for your fade in one ply, and I don't remember the needle size. It might have been a 5.
I think it was a 5.
4 or a 5. I don't remember.
I think I did mine on a 4 because I'm a rebel. Oh, that's something else too. I didn't really follow the sizing.
The needle sizing?
On the sweater. I'm a rebel.
You just do whatever.
Yeah. On the sleeves, I did a needle size down, and then on the cuffs, I did a needle size down than what they said. And I think it worked out fine.
Do you have any more finished objects?
I do not.
Finished brews?
Mm-mm.
Well, while I was on my trip, and I even can't
gosh.
find one of my hats I made. I made like 7 hats. Like we got some hedgehog fiber and I wound it and knit it into a hat for Vaughn. Finished it before I got home, so he got it. But then I used one of my new colorways, which is chocolate chip pumpkin chocolate chip muffin, I think is the name of it. And I just did a basic hat with some cables. So I just made it up while I was out on my adventure in Ireland.
That is so squishy.
And I loved it. It's squishy, and it's made with the 75 merino
the
super
baby
wash.
stuff.
And the 25% nylon. And then I had some yarn left over. So I made a baby girl hat. It's the Rusty Barn pattern, which is a free pattern on Ravelry by me. And it does have all the sizes. Some people, just so you know, some people need longer. So just whenever you're following the sizes, just know you can alter any pattern you want because you're a grown-up. You're an adult. Just adult it.
Well, most of you are.
Most of you are. So just make it longer if it's not long enough for your head. Some people have to make it shorter. So anyway, I love that. Just so squishy. So I'm going to put that in my baby gift bin. And then I made Aiden a Rusty Barn hat out of my colorway.
Oh, that's perfect.
A touch of autumn, but it didn't fit him.
Oh, really?
He's one that has a bigger
big
head.
huh?
So
He fits my hats.
Yeah, I need to take out the top, and I'll just make it a few rows longer, and then I have some left over. I'll just finish it up. And then I made a little baby boy Rusty Barn hat out of my Sally's Patches colorway. All these are the 75-25 merino nylon worsted. And it's such a quick knit. Like I finished up like seriously in 3 hours. And then I finished this one like in 4 hours. I mean, that's just a quick, easy knit because I used like a size 7 needle.
Well, you use circulars for those. You don't use DPNs.
I use DPNs for the little ones I did, yeah. So anyway, those are some of the finished objects that I have. And I have another hat that I really wanted to show because it has a cable on it that I learned in a class in Ireland. And I don't know where that hat is.
You might just have to wear it to Rhinebeck.
I will wear it to Rhinebeck.
And shamelessly show it off.
I did a cable up the side. We learned some really cool cables.
You're going to have to teach me some of these things.
It's, we took a class from Carol Feller, and then we took another class from Ann O'Malley, and we took a class from a lady named Una, and she just was a local. And she lived in the Aran Islands on Inishore. Inish, how do they say it? It's spelled Inis-or, but it's pronounced Inisheer. That's how you pronounce it. And she just taught us this really cool cable that her grandma did when she was little. And it looks like a chain link. Like it looks like there's a chain going this way, and then another chain going this way, and then another one going this way, and one going that way. Amazing. Even Robin, who's a brand new knitter, was able to do it.
Really?
Yes. It's beautiful. So that was some other fun stuff that we learned.
Can we just say that Carol Feller gave you a book?
We'll get there. It's coming.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming. Because I wonder what's in this. I want to talk about some of that stuff.
I'm like, when are we going to talk about it, Mom?
Hey, you know what? We should talk about it during I Wonder What's in This, which is now.
I was going to say, I wonder when that is.
Hey. I wonder what's in that. There's a pile of stuff. First of all, I'm going to give you your Ireland present. treats that I got for you in Ireland. Tristan has...
My husband just got chocolate.
He got chocolate with beer in it.
It's true.
Some people would prefer that over yarn, but not this group of girls.
I think he would.
So here is a bag of stuff.
It's so...
It's not the same book.
Okay, I'm like, do we have 3 of these now?
No.
So I got a thing by Carol Feller, and it's squishy, and it's yellow, and it's my color, and I can't get into it.
And that yarn is not by Carol Feller.
Okay, that's fine.
Just the bag.
Oh, but it's so woolly.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 100% merino wool, spun by Donegal.
Donegal. That's how they say it, Donegal.
In Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
And there are lot numbers, not names.
Yeah, there's no names. That's so boring. They're so boring.
How pretty that is. I've never owned hand spun.
Flecks. It's got like little flecks.
And those aren't dyed in. Those are woven in.
It's a tweed. It's like a woven tweed, and it's like a gold with like reds and blues and.
And these are my colors.
They are.
What will I make with this?
I don't know, but why don't you look at the other stuff because we don't have all day. And another one.
It's also my color.
What?
Oh my god.
And look at the flecks in it though.
I know.
It's got orange flecks, orange and like blue. Look how beautiful. I figured you'd make a hat or something fun.
I know. I think these are, these are going to be, oh my god.
So fun. I don't know what that is. Oh. And then I had to get some like hand done stuff from Ireland. So I got all of my girls.
Oh my gosh.
A pair of these cute mittens that turn into fingerless gloves. Yeah, I did.
These are the cutest.
Yeah, I did. Aren't they fun?
Oh my god.
I love them. I think they're so fun.
Oh my gosh. These are like so warm.
I mean, they'd be great like if you need to stop at a stoplight and text somebody in the
I think I might have to take this out and make it smaller.
Yeah, I figured you probably could do that.
Yeah, I can do that. I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah. What I don't know.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
These are so cute.
Aren't they nice? And they're
Erin Knitwear.
Now, Erin Knitwear is a pretty big brand in Ireland.
Is it?
Don't look at the price.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the person.
Erin Knit, and I think it's hand knit, but even if it's not, I don't even care.
It's like
because they're fun.
Wool.
Yeah, and I bought it in Ireland, so that's all that matters.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, my yarn just flew away. And then I got a book.
And it is by Carol.
Okay. Short row knits.
Short rows.
I've never done short rows.
I know, but that's why I got it for you.
I figure. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, guys, I got her autograph.
She signed it for you. Personalized it for you. She's the sweetest lady.
Oh my gosh.
And her website is, it's called, I have it written down. Stolenstitches.com. Yeah, and that has got some
talk about
really...
that sweater on the front?
Isn't that beautiful? It reminds me of the one that Leslie's making on, or just made on Naughty Knitwits. Only it's a little bit
everyone's
different.
making that I really want to make right now.
It's beautiful. Short rows are so easy. When you do them, you're going to be like, I was afraid of that. I can cable, and I didn't want to do a short row.
Cables aren't hard.
Short rows are not hard at all.
These are beautiful. I'm going to have to look at this some more.
That sweater I'm making has short rows in it.
You're welcome. Give me a hug.
Thank you. On camera.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you.
So I got one of those books too, by Carol, and
I got a
then
bag.
I also bought Tristan for my birthday got me this book, but I had bought it in Ireland at her class. It's Contemporary Irish Knits, and it's got some so cute. She passed around a lot of samples. And where are you going?
I have to put my back brace back on.
Oh, okay. She passed around a bunch of samples of some of the projects that she had made out of this. Some of the samples projects. Did I already say that like 6 times?
I think so.
Maybe 7. And they were so pretty. She's so talented with cables and makes them look. I mean, they're not hard, but she makes them look really intricate. So I was excited to meet her. So that's some of the stuff.
Yeah, it's so funny though, because I'm like. For my mom's birthday, I'm like, well, I need to do something Ireland-based. And so I ordered this, and I got here like 3 days before she got back. And I got her some luke. I think that's how we all decided that we say it.
Luke, licky, likey. That's all how you say it. Lucario, likey, locky, lumpy.
Locky, I think that'd be cute.
Locky, that's cute. I haven't heard that one yet.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Anyways, and I got her a pair of those.
The needles, and it's a size 5.
And it's a size 5, and it's on a 40-inch cable.
Yes.
Because that's the one that she uses and likes the most.
I do, on my shawls. Mm-hmm. But then I'm like, oh, and I hate when people, like, if I give something to someone, like if it's a movie or something, and they're like, oh, I already have that. I hate it when people do that.
Well, I got a book now.
So. But I wanted Tristan to have this book if she didn't buy herself one. Because I'm like, oh.
Perfect.
Did you buy yourself one? Because I already got that. So anyway, while I'm talking about her really quick, I'll just show really fast. She also, when you're teaching a class to a bunch of knitters, it's dangerous if you bring your line of yarn too, because
Or smart.
It's smart for her, dangerous for us. So I bought a bunch of her yarn in that, it's 60%, what is it? 60% merino, 20% yak, and 20% linen. So I got a bunch of colors and brought them.
The tags are in the way, making it very hard.
So I just got a bunch of skeins. And so that shawl I was making is actually made out of that red there.
Oh,
but just
so
beautiful,
pretty.
50-gram skeins, and their prices are very reasonable.
Are they?
Yeah. I mean, this pretty good. So that was what I got from Carol Feller.
What else did you get from Ireland?
Do you have other stuff?
Yeah.
Do I have more?
I think so.
I also I wanted to show this really cool Aran sweater that I bought in Ireland. I bought 2 Aran sweaters. This one has a hood, and it's in a plum color, and it's hard to see, but almost like all their sweaters, it seems like, have these intricate cables, and they're made out of worsted. And it's not funny, but interesting fact about Ireland and their yarn is a lot of their yarn is not superwash, and it's not merino. Mm-hmm. They use scratchy wool. And they said the reason they do is because merino and some of those softer wools absorb water, and the scratchier wools repel water, and they get a lot of rain. Chew. Bless you. You can sneeze quietly. I knew it.
It's one or the other. It's either a church mouse or a foghorn.
Seriously. Gosh, scare the bejesus out of you. But, so all the sweaters we found, I think this one actually is a merino.
Blarney.
I bought it at the Blarney Castle, their store, but funny story. When I was putting it in my suitcase, I'm like, Robin, did you put a Blarney pin on my sweater? She's like, no, because I thought maybe she bought it for me and then stuck it on there as a joke. No, I stole this on accident, apparently, unless they do that to all the sweaters, but she didn't have one on hers. So I think someone had stuck this on the sweater, and I'm like, did you get me this cute little pin? And she's like, no. So didn't mean to. Sorry, Ireland. I owe you.
Well, now they know.
Owe you a cop car. Owe you some dollars.
You'll know.
And then the last, I got some other stuff, but I'll show the yarn that you got. I also got me some. I got myself some of this Studio Donegal, and it's their soft Donegal yarn. And Donegal is, I think it's a sheep type too.
You can barely see this.
And everywhere you go in Ireland, there are sheep along the side of the road, and we're like, oh, do they sell that?
I really think you need to buy some sheep.
Well, but they said those sheep, they don't use the wool. They actually shear them and sell them to like Japan. It was either Japan or China for carpet, and they're going to start using it as insulation because the price of that wool is so low, it's not worth it for them to like take care of it and clean it and do whatever they do to wool to make it into yarn. But most of their wool's imported for their yarn.
Well, I'm not saying you'd have to use the wool. Like, you could sell the wool.
I don't want to take care of sheeps.
You only have to shear some of them like twice a year.
I'm not gonna.
And then you just let them roam around and do stuff.
And feed them and make sure that no animals are getting them. I do.
I think you'd like sheep.
So why don't you show some stuff?
Okay. Where's the...
Second page.
Oh my gosh, guys. This is I wonder what's in this.
Sorry. It's been a month. What do you expect?
A lot. So, grab your knitting. Hanker down. Let's do this. Hunker down. Hanker down.
You can hanker down, too.
You can hanker down.
Get a
you want to
handkerchief.
hanky down? Yeah.
You can.
Okay. So, this lovely lady, Antonia, she wanted to gift one of her bags as a giveaway for our podcast. So she reached out to me, and of course, I'm like, yes. Obviously,
let's do it.
I want your things. But she has the Bumpy Crafts
Etsy shop
on Etsy. And so I looked at some of her stuff, and I'm really excited to see.
Oh, because we haven't looked.
It's like wrapped like a present.
How cute!
This is so cute. Here, will you play with
Yes,
that?
I'm going to open this.
Okay.
It is handcrafted, unique designs, 100% cotton. So she's also on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
Hold on.
Oh, here's
Honey.
a little. Oh,
Antonia.
she's giving us a gift.
You
and
are. Holy biscuits.
Okay, hold on. I have a story for you in a minute. Thank you so much for these sweet words that you're writing, and oh, these are just so cute.
Oh my gosh. So this one,
It's up to us which one we use as a giveaway, but
this is the one that she originally contacted me about. Look at the fabric, Mom.
okay. I saw your bags online, Antonia.
Are you serious?
And I went everywhere looking, because I don't think you had this in your shop. It had sold out. And I went everywhere looking for that fabric. I was like, I'm going to make Vaughn a quilt out of that fabric because he would die. Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
This is a pretty good 2-ball sack base.
That
It is
is,
so cute. So one thing that we learned is you can just have 2 separate compartments if you want to, and just put your stuff on top
while
if you
you're
want
knitting.
as well.
Yeah.
And that is freaking adorable.
Oh my gosh, how cute
Okay, you
is
look at
that?
that one. And then honey, I think she sent us one of each size of her bags. This one is so pretty.
Oh my gosh, she's got hedgehogs. Now this must be the small.
I think
And
that's
this is
small.
the medium. Oh my goodness, Antonia, this is beautiful.
This is
Look at that
really
fabric.
good work. Look at that stitching.
Such a unique design. I've seen
know.
this design-ish by another designer-ish. It was very close but different.
And this one has a zipper on the side. It has a pocket.
Cute.
There are pockets inside.
Oh, this one has a zipper too.
I'm still exploring.
Let's explore.
She has a little pouch on the inside as well, and it has her company name on there. Bumpy Crafts. I love this. This is so well made. So I'm guessing that's the small, this is the medium,
Yeah.
and this is the large, you guys.
Oh my goodness, that is so adorable. Oh my gosh. That is. You are so kind, Antonia. That is for you to donate this.
Oh my gosh, guys, test.
Oh my goodness, let's try mine.
Look.
Well, I think they all are going to pass.
I think they're all going to pass.
They all pass.
I'm just saying. I could pretty much fit everything in here.
I love it.
Oh my gosh, you are... This is way too much, honey.
It's so...
We need to send her some yarn.
It's very kind of you. That is very kind of you.
Wonderful. Okay, so as I was looking on the inside...
Before your head fell into it.
This one also has... I think they might all... Does yours have a pocket on the
Mine
inside?
has a small pocket, yeah, like that.
Okay.
But look at that. I mean, if you're doing a sweater, as your project grows, so does your bag.
Oh my gosh.
Or if you don't want the pocket, if you don't want this, you just push it down like
Look
it's
at
part of the bag.
that fabric.
I love that fabric. It looks like they're little sheep sniffing each other's bums.
I think they are. I think they're saying
I love
hello.
that. That is, they're like, are you my friend or are you my foe?
Gosh.
Oh, as I'm putting this over here. I wonder which
Mine.
one I want.
Is that the one you want?
I love the fabric. I love it. I think I love this and I'm going to keep it.
Okay. We're going to have to determine.
We'll decide after.
I'm actually in love with both of these.
I know. This one's so nice.
This one's nice and this one's
too.
me.
That one is you.
This one's totally
I love
me.
this fabric, but I love this size.
I know.
Like, this is what I love about... I wish more... I'm not putting down bag designers because I think
we have so many that we love.
But this is what... I love to be able to carry my knitting projects.
These are all
like
very good sizes.
They very much are. They all pass the head test.
They all pass the head test.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I cannot
We are
talk.
going to have to move on.
We're going to have to move on.
Thank you so much. Make sure
my
you check her
gosh.
out on Etsy. And the name of her shop is
Bumpy Crafts.
Crafts. So make sure you go to Etsy.
Okay, I just have to say though, the outsides of these are like a canvasy material.
Yes,
So
it's
they hold
very
up very well.
It's very
Seems
nice.
durable. My gosh. Okay, we're gonna have to
we'll
move
talk
on, but
about
we are
this
obsessed.
after. Okay, let's
We're
put
gonna
them
have
all
to figure
together.
this out.
We're gonna have to decide. Okay. What about you? Any more stuff, or do you want me to open
I have
some?
2 more.
2 more? I have a lot more than that, so let
Yeah,
me go
go
ahead. I just want to show some of the yarn I got in Ireland.
Okay.
I wanted it to be Irish
3 more.
yarn. Yeah, okay. So I got this. It's called Camera Yarns and Fiber, and I'm sure that's not how you pronounce it, because nothing is as it appears in Ireland. It's probably yeah, I don't know. Anyway, there it is. And I got
those are
2
pretty.
colors. This one's got like reds and oranges and blacks and plums. This one's more like, it's got more colors in it with greens and oranges and reds. It's beautiful. Yes. And I got this at the Constant Knitter. We went there for it wasn't a class. Well, yeah, we did take a class. Where is it? I gotta show you what I made there. We took a class at the Constant Knitter. I haven't even shown you this. We also had a presentation by a designer, and I don't have her card with me. I forgot all about that. I need to post that. She's a crocheter that makes she makes beautiful shawls that don't look like they're crocheted. They look like they're knit.
Huh.
But I learned how to knit with wire. Let me put that somewhere where you can see the kind of thing. Yeah. And this was a very frustrating project for a lot of the people in the class. Wire is not intuitive to work with. It doesn't stay on your needles the way you think it will. But the good news is if it falls off your needles, it keeps its shape. So I made this one, and then I have Robin's. I was going to make hers for her too. But they're just a necklace. But I imagined this would be so beautiful as if you made a bunch of Christmas tree ornaments.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be so pretty? Like
That'd be
next to
really
a Christmas light. It just would be, I think it would be so
That's
pretty.
so interesting.
Isn't that interesting? Because it doesn't look like a knit.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't at all. It's so unique. So I made that. And at the Constant Knitter. And then that's all I got at the Constant Knitter. But then I went to Hedgehog. Well, this actually I got at Blarney Castle. They had some Hedgehog fibers there. So I got this color, which is peach, and it's called Monarch. But it's got peaches and plums and a piece of my hair on it. And it's beautiful.
I always like seeing the surprises in Hedgehog.
And then a lot of people already know these colors.
Yeah.
I know that I've seen this next one.
Yeah.
It's Poppy.
I have this one.
Do you? So this one's Poppy.
I love this one, though.
There's so many colors in it. You can do so much with it. It's
Yeah.
got green. But I got these at Blarney before we went to Hedgehog. And they're like, we're going to Hedgehog. And but we didn't know, I didn't know what they were going to have there. They didn't really prepare us.
Do they have everything?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, they didn't know. The bus driver, the tour guide's like, I don't know what they're going to have for you. Like, I have no idea. So I thought, well, I better grab some before we get, come and go. So I'll show the rest of my Hedgehog in a minute.
Okay. You just found one.
I just found another Hedgehog.
Throw it.
I have a lot more Hedgehog, but I wanted to show this loose one. I also got this one. It's the Hedgehog DK. I'm trying to find the colorway.
Have you seen their bulky recently?
It's called Artifact. Look at that.
So
it's like a base of like a sandy color with pops of turquoises and oranges and reds and blues and gosh, about every color you can think of. Bright yellows,
pinks. It bums me out
pinks.
so much how great Hedgehog is. They are so intuitive.
That's called jealousy.
I know.
Or
They're
admiration.
so good at that.
It's
though.
admiration.
I love it.
Yeah, so I got that one in DK. I actually got a second DK color, but I've already wound it into a ball. And I don't remember what the name of it is. Actually, I think it might be Poppy because I got it in the 2 weights. I might have. So, anyway.
Okay.
Your turn.
Well, next, I actually opened my fiber share already because I don't care. But my partner's name is
Are you not
Tan.
supposed to open it yet?
Well, we.
Oh, you mean
for
got
our
it.
segment.
I'm like, there are no rules. We are grown-ups.
But Candace
Yes.
Cronell, I think was her name, and I don't know her Instagram, but I don't know if she wants me to give that out. Anyways, she had me, and she sent me some goodies and some teas and some candy that I already ate, and she gave me this awesome little sheet pin, and all of that stuff is already in use. So I didn't bring any of it, but I brought all the fibers she sent me.
The stuff you really care about.
The stuff I really care about.
The yarn.
I had such a hard time not using any of this. But the first one, she really followed my palette.
Oh, she did.
So much. So I got a fingering weight in Cascade. Which,
Pretty.
guys, come on.
You like Cascade, I hear.
I love Cascade, and I love...
And you love orange and rusty colors.
I love Rusty. So I got that, and to go with, honestly, all of these
look at
could go together. This one is called...
This is Peruvian Highland wool, by the way.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
This one, I'll look this time. This one is Paca Pete's, and I think it's by the Alpaca Yarn Company. And it is 20% super fine alpaca.
I'm going to have to vacuum the back behind my chairs.
I know. 65% superwash wool and 15% nylon. And it's in the grapevine color. It is a fingering weight.
So pretty.
Guys, these colors are so many. Candace, you did so amazing for me because all of this is going to be used. And I don't have any alpaca. Well, I have one alpaca, but I'm saving that. But this one might be in use really soon. Do you want to touch it?
Yes, I do.
And then I got a hedgehog.
Yay!
And they haven't used this one of their base yet, actually. This is their twist sock base. And so it is the 80 BFL, 20 nylon. And this is in the dragonfly color.
And when I was at Hedgehog, I was talking to Beata and Carol, her one of her employees, and they were saying that this is the one they recommend the most for socks.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't know why.
I'm going to try it. Maybe it's just more sturdy. Well, I'm not probably going to make a pair of socks with it now.
I guess actually BFL, they were saying BFL has a longer staple. So it's more hard wearing.
I actually just got some BFL in.
Good. Ooh.
That might be in the shop soon.
Ooh.
But I love it. She did
that
so
is beautiful.
Amazing.
Those colors are so pretty in this one.
And then this is not from her. I actually just bought this at my yarn shop.
Yay. It's pretty.
Look at
it's
that.
It's a hand spun?
I don't know.
Heritage, what's it called? Wave? What?
Wave. And it's 75/25 superwash merino wool.
It looks like a hand spun.
It looks like a hand spun, but I don't know if it is.
It's really soft.
But it's in the solar colorway. It's super soft. And I just saw it when I was looking for a sweater's quantity of yarn. And I'm just like, while I'm here, I might as well get it.
It's pretty.
So I got it. But yeah, your turn.
Should we look at the other hedgehog that I bought that they had to ship to me because I bought so much that I couldn't fit it in my suitcase? And like I said, it was such a down-to-earth place that Beata packaged this up, and it was just fun.
This sounds so nice.
Yeah, it was really cool. Okay, so I got a lot of one ply.
Why don't you just put them all on my lap?
I'm trying, because I want to surprise you with all the colors. And then you can hold them. This one's called Crybaby, and it's a one ply. I'll go through these quickly because I have a few of them. Crybaby, so it's got some pops of bright colors and a brown in there, which is kind of odd, but I love it. One ply. So these are their Hedgehog skinny singles. Skinny singles. This one's Monarch that I also got in the 75 or the 90/10 fingering weight, but this is a little bit of a lighter version. So that's a one ply. I got this one in a one ply, which is Potluck. Now Potluck is what that means. They had several potlucks. It just means that this is like a practice skein, or it may have not turned out exactly like it was supposed to.
Oh, nice.
So they sell it. It's called a potluck. So that one's a fun potluck. And this one. This one is also a potluck, but look how beautiful that is. Oh, I love it. And I bet you they were trying to make that other color. Maybe not, because it's more greens. And then I got this one, Fool's Gold, which I actually already have in the not one ply, the 90/10, but I love it. So I got a one ply because I just love it. And then I got Construct. Isn't that beautiful? It's like a plummy navy gray.
I like that.
With pops of like burgundy. I don't know. It's beautiful. And then I got the twist sock in the poppy colorway. So I also got some of that twist sock. It's got the fluorescent orange in it. So pretty. There's that. Oh, that was bag number 1. Let's go to bag number 2. That's not as full at all. This one is called Malice, which is like a plum burgundy blue.
Pretty.
Love it. Also one ply, I think. And this one is called Juniper, which is grays, purples, navies, oranges, bright green on a one ply.
You were all over that one ply.
I was. Nobody else in the group was really buying the one ply.
Seriously?
Yeah. And then I love this. This is like a Halloween color. It's Oracle.
That's so much like one of my colorways.
Isn't it beautiful with the bright greens and the purples? It reminded me of Halloween.
Mine doesn't have purple, but that's
love it. It's got orange and black. And then this very last one, because it reminded me of Ireland, it's called Swamp. And it's a real emerald green color with some darks, blacks in it. So beautiful. And I did get 2 worsted weight of the 1 ply. Actually, it was DK weight, I think.
Did you get 2 of each of these?
No.
Because I want all of them.
You don't get them all. But I made Vaughn a hat out of one of them, which was like a midnight blue with black in it. Beautiful, and he loves the hat. And then I got a brown color in the 1 ply DK also. I think it was a DK or... No, it was Aran weight. These are
pretty.
So that's all my hedgehog.
There you go.
I love it like a newborn. Look how cute it is. I'm so excited because you guys know I'm in love with 1 ply these days. Mm-hmm. And so I can't wait to throw some of those on my needles and make a shawl or 2. Okay, your turn.
Next. So I purchased some pins from the Naughty Knitwits because I wanted to take them to Rhinebeck because I was secretly going to take pictures of the pins on like yarn or like by us just to say you went to Rhinebeck.
Yay!
Just to be a dork. Michelle.
We got something extra.
You're Michelle's cute. Sweet. There's a note. I decided I'd rather just send you and your mom a little something. There's always giveaways to the yarn.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
For your mom because her colors listed on Ravelry are pink and blue. And a little package is for you.
I like the way you talk, Michelle.
I like the way you talk, too. So
she put some extra words on there that I love.
That we probably shouldn't
say. So
did
she give this to me and this is to you?
I don't know. Yes.
Michelle. Okay, I'm opening.
Hold on. So really fast. Here are our Naughty Knitwit pins.
Yay.
Here's for you. Oh, that's so fun.
I'm wearing that like all over.
Yeah, we're going to put it on our hats.
Because they're not going to Rhinebeck.
No, I wish they could. They're so fun.
They'll be with us in spirit.
I feel like we'd be crazy fun together.
For those of you that don't know, Michelle and Leslie have a podcast called Naughty Knitwits. It's one of our favorites. We love them.
We do.
We love their sassiness.
I like their like bluntness sometimes too. I really like that.
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh, we're opening now?
Oh, yeah. Open yours.
Okay, thanks.
I think I'm opening the giveaway. Yes.
Oh, I've never owned this yarn, Michelle.
Oh, that is pretty.
Evil Little Goat.
Oh, Leslie's favorite.
Look at that.
Holy biscuits.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is so your colors.
It is. I'm going to make some socks. That's a sock color. Thank you, Michelle. Love it.
What is the...
It feels like... It's 100% superwash merino.
Ooh.
It's called Squishalicious Goat.
It is very squishalicious.
And it's... that must be the color?
No, I think...
It just says Evil Little Goat, Squishalicious Goat. Doesn't have a colorway, unless that is the colorway. But I love it.
That'd be cool.
Okay, what'd you get?
I'm guessing these are the giveaways.
Wait, are those the pins we purchased?
I don't know.
These are the pins we purchased because she showed them.
These are the pins we purchased.
Yeah, Tristan bought those.
Yay! These are the giveaways. Okay.
And then
give me that one back. That's not for you. No, I gave you a pin.
It's right here.
Okay.
You're so bossy.
I knew. Here's that.
Yay! That's even cuter.
These are cute. I like this.
I'm so gonna wear that.
Okay. And then she sent me something.
Yay!
Very confused of what this is. Hold on. Like, not confused. Curious of what this is. Holy biscuits!
Oh my gosh, are those Doctor Who?
Yes.
Doctor Who stitch markers.
Michelle?
Those are beautiful.
Oh my gosh. We got the Weeping Angels. Are You My Mummy?
Cute.
We got the Sonic Screwdriver. We got the Umbrella. We got the TARDIS, of course. And then we got the high top Converse from my favorite doctor. The these are perfect.
Is there a card as to who made
them?
No. No cards? We don't know who made those?
Magical Mystery Makers.
Ah.
Thank you.
They're talented.
Honestly, these were probably both in her stash, and she's just so amazing that she thought of us.
I totally dropped that note.
These are perfect. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Michelle.
I'm sure Leslie had some part in this too, so thank you. But even if she didn't, thank you both. And thank you. But I was talking to Michelle about these. Oh my gosh, okay. The angel's two sides.
Oh, how funny.
I love
Thanks, you guys. Or Michelle. I don't know if it's from both or just Michelle, but thank you. I love that.
And we will add these to our giveaway box.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to move on quickly because we've got a lot. I also I bought a bag. I just was looking for a bag for my sweater yesterday, and I was like, I don't have any bags. Where'd they all go? So I ordered this one from Molly Klein Design. Oh,
I love that fabric.
I know, for Halloween.
It's so cute.
And a cute little...
I don't have a Halloween
spider.
bag.
What?
My favorite holiday, and I don't have a Halloween bag.
With orange on the inside. I love that. And so I saw that, and I'm like, I need to order that. I need that with a little witch's hat. So cute for the season. So that's from Molly Klein Design. She's on Etsy. And she's a cute girl that I'm friends with on Instagram. We've gotten to know each other really well. So... Yay! Thank you. Cute. That was beautiful. I can't wait to throw some stuff in there.
Where do you still have some on that one?
What?
Nothing. All right, my last one. So these, I'm not buying any more stitch markers after this, guys. I'm done.
We'll see about that.
So these are from Truffle Shuffle on Etsy. And we found out the whole thing. It's Truffle Shuffler on Instagram and Truffle Shuffle on Etsy.
So confused. We were confused.
So I bought some stitch markers because she was having a sale. And...
Such cute wrapping.
I always love how she packages these. These are
such cute package.
I think she sent me an extra because I don't think I ordered
I think she does that with every package.
I think so. So I got... another one of these.
What is it?
It's a little cauldron. Because I didn't get you one last time.
Oh, that's from me.
And that one is with my hair too. So there you go.
It's with green
little
bubbly.
Witch's cauldron.
It's so cute. Thank you.
And then I got little Halloween unicorn poop, and I got 2 of these, but there's 3 in here.
You did?
Maybe I ordered 3. And this one's for you too.
Thank you. And then it's Halloween unicorn poop, you guys. Look at the colors. Oh my gosh, how cute is that?
And then usually with each order, she sends these awesome stitch markers. And I love these ones. These are actual stitch markers, not the progress keepers. And they're little diamonds. Got those 2 colors.
Oh man, look how cute.
Those 2 colors. Those 2 colors. And the pink one's for you.
Thank you. I like this kind too because it's a circle. I like all of them, but
this beautiful
and they're light. You guys, these are so light.
Yeah, and I don't think I bought this one.
So pretty. Thank you, Jensen.
And then I got me some unicorn poop too.
What color is that?
Same color? The same ones.
Oh, pretty.
These are so fun.
Awesome. So that's
I love her stuff.
Truffles Shuffle on Etsy.
On Etsy.
Okay. I ordered, I started watching a new podcast I was going to talk about during our podcast, but I'll talk about it right now. Sorry, I have a piece of hair I could feel. Do you?
Is it the weird one that's like down your back?
Yeah, it was like up my back. Okay, I have to vacuum behind our chairs today because we have shed so bad today.
Problem.
Okay.
That's not from today. I think that's just in general.
Vaughn vacuumed in here.
Really?
Yeah. Well, after we put that up. Okay, so I've been watching The Anxious Knitter, Joy. It's so cute. And her husband's name is Lucas.
Okay.
I knew it would come to me.
Eventually.
Yeah. And he makes project bags. But she dyes yarn and has a podcast. So I ordered some of her yarn. Because her style is very sweet. Very vintage. So I wanted to have some of this. She's in Canada. Oh, look at, she ties it with a bow. Oh.
That is adorable.
Riddle me this. I've seen you where you never was and where you ne'er will be. And yet you in that very same place may still be seen by me. The answer's on the reverse.
Well, don't show it, don't. Well, I guess you have to because we can't sit here and contemplate. I knew it.
You did?
I was going to say it was a mirror.
Okay, here's the answer. The reflection in a looking glass. Look at this cute little riddle she stuck in the package. And she tied it with really cute old keys
I think you need
ribbon.
to keep that ribbon for something.
I love it. I'm going to wear it in my hair. In my ponytail. And, okay. And even her tape is like vintagey.
Yeah.
Her style is very cool. I really like it. So I ordered the color Cut Emerald. It's a one of a kind. That'll go with some of my hedgehog that I just bought. And then,
do I feel another fade coming?
Maybe, no, I'm kind of done with that. And this one's Antiquity Singles. This is single ply. This one is not single ply. This is her exhibition sock, which is 100%, or no, 80/20 superwash merino nylon. And this is 100% superwash merino singles. Dried lavender. It's always fun to have like a tonal with a little bit of I call it tonal with character because there's like speckles in it. And it's got like darker plums. So that's from Joy. And the name of her shop is Cabinet of Curios. Hand-dyed yarns and accessories. So check them out because they, like I said, her husband makes project bags. And they're very antique-y looking. So check them out. I'm so excited about this one ply. I forgot I ordered a one ply. Yay! Thanks, Joy. Are you done?
I'm done.
You're out of stuffs?
Mm-hmm. Your turn.
Okay.
That's why I'm leaning back to try to help my back a little bit.
Okay, this one is, I ordered from, I have to look at her shop name again. I forgot. It's, Kitchen Clutter. That's what I told you about. And it's from Julie. So I ordered.
That's where I got a bunch of my pom-poms a few weeks ago.
Yeah, look how she.
That is so cute.
You guys.
You're getting
put me
good.
to shame.
Our Ziplocs.
Putting me to shame. I don't care. I still like me.
I like you.
Thanks. And brown paper bags.
Ooh.
And the big.
Those are the. Oh.
You know.
I go some of
wait.
those.
What are those called? The bags that everybody loves right now. The
Like the French supply bags.
Yeah, like a French supply bag. But look at. Okay, this is hers.
I've been wanting to get one of these with the flannel.
And look, I know, and it's got the flannel on the inside.
I've been wanting one red.
Isn't that? Well, it's good that I got this for you then.
What?
And it's made out of waxed canvas. I made sure to get the waxed canvas
I've been
because of the look. Isn't that just beautiful?
I love.
And I'll show you the one I got.
The flannel on the inside is actually flannel.
It's flannel, you guys. It looks like flannel and it is flannel.
It is flannel.
So I got me one too.
You were precious.
I got me this color.
Oh my.
And it has this on the inside. So you're very classic flannel.
That is beautiful.
Isn't it? It's so like well made and
my gosh.
strong.
This is where all of our pins can go.
Oh yeah, because
they have the different interfacing.
And it's the waxed canvas too.
And wasn't it Leslie of Nine that was saying you can just heat it up again and kind of like over it and it fixes the holes?
Yep. So this isn't it? Aren't they beautiful? Yeah. If you fold them down, she had so many pretty colors that I wanted.
I've been wanting one of these for like a month and a half now. But I've been like,
not all of them were waxed canvas, but I wanted the waxed canvas. I don't know why. I don't remember why.
Well, these you can throw in like
anywhere.
They're crazy.
Yeah, they're tough and sturdy. Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah, these have been compared to French supply bags, though.
Yes.
People have been really liking these a lot more.
Yeah, and they're bigger than the French supply.
Yeah.
She does have, I think, some smaller versions, but I don't think they're aligned with the flannel. I don't know for sure.
Passes the test.
Let's see. And it has a nose hook right here.
Right, just to make sure it stays on.
Right, just to hold it on.
That's so considerate.
Thanks so much, Julie.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Mom.
And you're welcome, Kitchen Clutter. And she's on Instagram as Kitchen Clutter with a K. Kitchen is with a K, but Clutter is also with a K. Anyway.
Yeah, kitchen's usually with a K.
Kitchen's always with a K, but Clutter's not. So, I know.
This is awesome? Gonna be my Rhinebeck bag.
Isn't that just beautiful?
I'm so excited.
It's just rugged. It's thick canvas, and it's just rugged, and I love it. And I wanted to buy more, but
now that I feel it, I might need to buy more.
They're so nice, you guys, and I bet you they're not going to stay in stock for very long.
Now that everyone knows,
they are. they're
so good.
Very nice. So
oh my gosh,
there's
thank
that.
you.
You're welcome. Okay, and I've got, I think
What's next?
I think I might just have one more.
Really?
I know, right? Believe it or not, just one more. Nanette Wake Studio.
Oh, beautiful Nanette.
Is our beautiful friend who is a weaver. But she's also a knitter, and she's a yarn dyer, and she's a sewist. She does it all. I shouldn't even be friends with you, Nanette, because that's really, it puts me to shame.
It's very inconsiderate of being so amazing.
But she's nice, so I guess I can probably stay friends with her.
I love her.
She redeems herself because she's nice.
True.
And I'm not a jealous person. So
No.
I ordered, let's see. Oh, okay.
Got some goodies.
Oh gosh. So Nanette included a cute little card for me. I just read that, and thank you, Nanette. Those are such sweet words. And she included in the package some chocolate from Washington State, where she lives. And so that will be eaten with a smile on my face. Seattle sea salt, melt away mint, and deep milk chocolate. Oh, nice. Thank you, Nanette. Chocolate's always welcome.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks like I got some... She gave us a giveaway, and she gave me a present from her yarn that she dyes. Look how beautiful that is.
But that's the same yarn that she did your thing with, right?
I bought a bag from her, and this is the yarn that goes with the bag. So I ordered a bag from her because I love her weaving. It's just so
I've
original.
been trying not to buy some of her stuff.
She's
been trying to
She puts
save.
them on Instagram, and I'm like, oh, I want that one.
I get so irritated
gosh,
at all the makers that put all these amazing things on there. I'm just like, guys,
and then you do it
you
too.
need to stop.
Then you do it.
I know. There's one person who keeps getting mad at me.
Then we become hypocrites. Look how beautiful this is, you guys. It's so pretty with bright green, pink, purple, and beautiful beads hanging from it, and a green zipper. It is so pretty. And then the inside, she weaves. Oh, look at that pocket! Wow. She weaves the material, and then she cuts it out and makes it into a bag. So this is hand woven stuff, and she did a texture
pattern.
She was telling me that she did a texture on it. So there's like a little fun, I don't know if you can see it on there, but there's like a different texture on it.
There you go.
There we go. So that, and then that, it's just, I'm always in awe of these. They're just beautiful and crinkly. I want the crinkles out. Oh, the inside of it. You guys, her bags are just such a good, just a great, well-made project bag. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Nanette. I love that. And then she gave me the yarn that she made it with. So that's beautiful. And then for a giveaway, I'm gonna, she tore it open probably so we could see what it is. She is giving you guys some Ann Tudor stitch markers, and then she made this bag out of my yarn pumpkin carving. And she said, I remember in the note, she said she wanted people to be able to see the texture that she added in there. So there's a texture strip in the on the bag. So this will be for one of our upcoming giveaways.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, because we love you.
So generous.
I know. So Nanette, thank you. That is so sweet. I am so excited about that.
So
we had a discussion.
After taking a break, we decided.
I know, and it hurts me. I'm gonna pick a bag that's big enough that I know that I will use more often. And
because you have a lot more bigger projects on the go than you do socks.
Yes.
And this is a perfect size sock bag. So we decided that we're going to give you guys the opportunity to win this.
Yes, it's a Halloween bag, so we want to be able to draw for it on our next podcast. So
you'll probably not get it for Halloween, but still in spirit. Come on, guys.
Yeah, you
It'll
could.
be fun.
You might.
Yeah.
You might.
And who, honestly, had someone not gotten sick or gone to Ireland and I didn't go to Comic-Con, you would have gotten it in time, and I'm sorry. But
I don't feel bad at all.
No.
So this is Bumpy Crafts on Etsy, and it's Antonia was so nice enough to donate this for a giveaway. So we decided, what's our topic going to be?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
I think it was, what was the worst Halloween / any kind of costume that you've ever had to wear, have worn?
It can be a work uniform, anything like that.
I just remember that you dressed us up when I was like 6, and it was me, Alaska, and Ashley, and we were the 3 little kittens who lost their mittens.
And you were adorable. Weren't you
just in bad?
What were you wearing? Like sweats?
You put us in a onesie.
You're welcome.
Like the pajama onesies.
Now you wear those by choice.
On our face.
Now you wear them by choice.
I do wear those by choice now.
Yes.
But so what we're going to do is we're just going to open a thread in our Ravelry group and make sure for all of our drawings that we do from there, we make sure that you are following, like a member of our Ravelry group.
Yes.
So just go in there and comment what was the worst costume that you've had to
uniform.
Yeah, that you've had to wear. And we are going to draw on this when we get back from Rhinebeck, because we will be recording that Saturday after Rhinebeck.
Yes.
So there's that.
So thanks again, Antonia.
You guys are going to love this.
It's beautiful, and I'm sad about the fabric because I love the fabric, but I love the size of that sheet bag. I totally am all about that. Yeah. Okay, so next we want to move on to our podcast that we've been watching and let you know about some other great podcasters out there, and some of them are audio and some of them are on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. So I've been watching like a little bit like crazy right now, the Crazy Sock Lady Kay.
Yeah, she's nice.
I think it's mainly because I know she's going to Rhinebeck too, and I kind of wanted to like
you can get to know
her a little bit more from her podcasts and stuff. But she's just so much fun. I actually really like her podcast. She does a lot of different crafts, and knitting is her primary thing, and obviously she knits a lot of socks. I think she's participating in Socktober. I'm not exactly sure what all that is.
What is that?
I know it's a lot of socks during October, but I think it's like an actual knit along with someone. I have none of that information. So go check her out, see if you like her. I'm sure the majority of you already know who she is, but she's great. So that was a good one.
And I mentioned earlier watching The Anxious Knitter, and I just have to say she is just funny. She's funny, and maybe some people might not get it, but her sense of humor is my sense of humor. Especially Joy, if you watch this, I don't know if you do, but your bat story, I was rolling.
You have a bat story too, though.
I have a bat story like you have a bat story.
Oh my gosh.
Mine might win a little just because of what happened with the bat.
I think you might need to tell that on next podcast.
I will, just for Halloween edition.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell my bat story.
We're going to have to dress up.
Oh, okay. So watch Joy. She's really funny in Canada. She's in Canada. She's not really funny in Canada. She just is in Canada.
That's what I was assuming.
I wonder if she's as funny in the U.S. Like if she was to come. I don't know. I'm gonna have to test that out.
I think Canadians are funnier.
They are funny.
I think
they're funny.
I think it might just be something in the air.
Maybe.
Or all the maple syrup.
She's an actress. Like she does theater, which makes it even better because she's my people. Right? She's our people.
Yeah, she's our people.
So check out Joy on The Anxious Knitter.
Mm-hmm. And then I've actually, speaking of actors, I've been watching Kristy Glass. And I actually have heard her name.
Is she an actor?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. She talked about on her most recent podcast.
Oh, I'll have to watch that.
Or one of her most recent podcasts. I don't remember.
She's funny.
I had just barely started watching her like a week ago. I've heard her name so often, but it was actually 2 weeks ago, and I saw her Rhinebeck sweater thing that she did, and then the Guide to Rhinebeck 2017, and we haven't been, so I was watching that, and I'm just like, tell me all the information.
I have to watch that.
I actually watched it like 3 times and was like writing things down by the end of the third one.
Good.
So I know everything that we're doing now.
Cool.
I got you.
We're planning it out.
I really like her. She's sporadic and fun and funny, and her like clothing aesthetic is so cool.
And she interviews lots of great podcasters and designers.
That's what's fun. This most recent one I watched is her on like a sheep farm, and that's why I was telling you need to get sheep, because this
why don't you get some sheep?
Yeah, in my apartment with my dogs that take up all the room anyways.
Okay.
You got like 6 acres.
Yes, I do have 6 acres.
But no, she's just so much fun. Like I love watching her. She would be a fun one to watch as well, and I hope we get to meet her at Rhinebeck.
I think she'll be there.
I think she's going to be interviewing people to see what their Rhinebeck sweater is.
You know, that I wonder if that would be like a measure of our success as podcasters if we at some point in our career get to be interviewed by Kristy Glass.
Well,
#goals.
Life goals.
Because
reading
she just interviewed Amber of Yarn Hoarder.
I know, that one was so fun.
Sweet. She's so funny.
I love her.
And I watched her interview with Stephen West. And
I haven't watched that one yet. I'm building up to it because I know it's going to be hilarious.
Well, he's actually a lot more mellow than you would expect.
Well, someone told me that interview was just funny.
They are funny. He's a really funny guy, but he's a lot more mellow than I expected. Yeah. So another one that I'm watching or listening to, and I mentioned it I think last time, but I've really gotten into it now, and so is Tristan, and it's My Favorite Murder.
I'm getting Eric into it too.
Are you? Vaughn is funny because he doesn't like to hear all about murders, but at the very end when she says, Elvis, you want a treat, and you hear the kitty cat meowing, he always wants me to play that for him after every episode. So it's really, they're funny, but it's about murders. It's like talking about different murders. I love that.
And there's so many F-bombs.
Lots of F-bombs in that one. That's not for children.
No. And if you don't like, I'm not even saying like 1 or 2. I'm saying like 18.
Like at least 100, 1800.
They're so funny though. I love them.
Georgia and Karen. And then I started listening to Somebody Knows Something, which is another true crime. I might have, where they go through a crime that's happened and they're trying to, it's kind of unsolved. And so this journalist goes through and he's trying to solve it. He's trying to help really get to the facts. And I love that kind of stuff. So those are podcasts. We're also watching tons of other podcasts that we love.
Like and I'm listening to different audiobooks, like a Court of Roses and Thorns, or Thorns and Roses, whatever that series is. I was a little mad at Kristen from Yarngasm because she kind of got me onto it and then like ruined it the next podcast. And I totally gave her crap for it, but it's still a really good series. But it is very adult. We like adult things because we are adults. That's what I like. So, and then our next segment we want to talk about is dream knitting. We'd like to tell you some upcoming projects. Tristan looks like she wants to talk first, so I'm going to allow it. Well, when we go to Rhinebeck next week, this is like my top priority is to find yarn for this pattern.
Okay.
I mean, I know I could dye it, but I kind of want that to be my goal for Rhinebeck.
Okay.
I know I have done so many fades, guys, and you might be tired of hearing it. I love Andrew Mowry, but that comfort fade cardigan is ridiculously cute.
It looks really cute.
I seriously saw it. I'm just like, oh crap, I need to knit that now.
Is it fingering weight?
No, it's DK.
Oh.
Right.
That makes a difference.
That makes a difference.
Yes.
And so I'm going to knit it. Okay. I don't know when, but I'm going to.
And DK weight.
DK weight. It might be all in a solid for all I know.
Right.
One
it's
color.
Still a cute design.
It's so cute. And I think some people, I mean, I've talked to people recently and it's just like, oh, another fade. And it's just like, you don't have to do the fade part of it. You can use the actual pattern, do what you want with the color. You can make stripes.
You can make it solid.
So don't let the fade ruin the knit for you if like the fade is too much or too overdone or anything.
Well, I can tell you just for me personally, doing a fade it's an effort for me to put colors together. So the thought of doing another fade for me is like overwhelming. But now that when you just said you could make it solid, I'm like, I could totally make that solid.
And it's a beautiful pattern.
It's a really pretty design because I love the design, and I might just do it because I like.
And honestly, I was thinking about just doing a 2 fade and doing it like a chocolate brown and then like a cream and just interfading those. You know,
I think she might have stolen my idea.
Really?
Andrea.
I think so.
Because I do believe about 2 podcasts ago I mentioned making her. What was the fade I was making? What is it called?
There's so many.
What the fade?
No.
Fade.
No.
What?
So
faded sweater, and I was making it as a cardigan, which I still have not finished. And I think, Andrea, I may have sparked an idea in you. You're welcome. Just saying, you're welcome. She has no idea who I even am.
I mean, we met, but
whatever. It's gonna be cool. But I may make that, especially since it's DK weight, because the fingering weight sweaters I'm finding that I don't love as much. They're really pretty like thin. Them. If you live in a climate where it doesn't get really cold, I think that's awesome.
I think that is going to be perfect for where we live, though.
The DK.
And I really like how the cuffs aren't ribbed. They look like they're just purled. Cool. They look so cute.
Can't wait.
So I'm making that.
And what I'm going to make is the Memory Sweater by Heidi May, which is Velvet Acorn Designs on Ravelry.
And you should all know who this is, because she's been around for years.
She's the one with the adorable little girls that wear all the cute hats that she makes, like the ones with the ears on them, and
the big cowls with the fox head.
So I'm gonna make the Memory Sweater. It's a cardigan, but it's like a grandpa cardi. It goes down like mid thigh. And it just looks so warm and cozy, and I'm gonna make
that one's fingering weight though, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I might try to make it in a DK weight or a sport, even a sport weight.
A sport would be good.
Yeah, I might do a sport weight.
It's such a pretty pattern though. That one I've looked up too.
I don't know if it's fingering weight. Now that I'm thinking about it, it could be.
I think it's fingering.
I might change my idea in my mind then.
We'll see.
But I want to make that design. So those are our upcoming things. And sorry, we had to make notes.
We have so many, just especially for this one, because you saw. I mean, we're at the end now. You saw how much we had to talk about.
Anyway,
oh my god,
that was so not planned, but that was so cool. That's all we have today. We'll be back in 2 weeks, and we will have come and gone to Rhinebeck.
And while we're at Rhinebeck, because we were super excited, I am not committing to any kind of clipped video that we will be showing on our channel later.
We might add to our story.
But we're probably going to be doing stuff on our story and our Instagram live.
Yes.
So if you want to see how we're doing, just be checking that, because we're gonna try to give you guys some of the experience along with us too. But again, there's yarn, and we will get sidetracked. So
yeah, and you don't have to watch it either. I mean, it's fine. We're gonna put it up.
Yeah. Regardless, we'll be back in 2 weeks.
And we will be having fun. So. Yeah. Anyway, until next time, we hope you guys have a good 2 weeks, and we'll see you then. Okay, bye.
Bye.
You totally just flew Sprite in my face.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Okay.